Here in Wareham, tune in on Channel 9 or Channel 30. That's awesome. But we also do have a live stream on the web. It's at warehamtv.org. And if you click on live stream 2, you too can watch the show from anywhere in the world if you wish. Tonight, for your listening pleasure, we have a young man here named Greg Lato who hails from Providence, who's here to entertain us with his original workings of song and music. And you're sure to dig on that. It's going to be a great time. We're here from 8 to 9 just about every Wednesday, and we do encourage you to come on down, tune in, turn on, drop in, drop out, whatever you feel. We do have a special dinner here every Wednesday night at the VFW. They serve that at 6 o'clock. You got to come early. A bunch of people just came in, got turned away because they ran out of food. So it's always something good. I heard next week it's fried chicken and jag, which should be pretty tasty. But hey, without further delay, I'm going to hand the stage over to you, Greg. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
All right.
Hello, everyone out there. My name is Greg Lato. I'm going to do some songs that I wrote for you that are on my releases that are available on iTunes. And this first song is going to be my new single that's coming out in probably like a week. It's basically, I just filmed a music video for it that should be out in a week also. And hope you can check that out. Check me out on Facebook, and you can see all my music videos and everything. But this is going to be my new single, probably out in a week, and it's called Help You Out.
Oh, 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 oh. I'm no longer your boyfriend. I don't know what you want me to do. Do you think I'm your savior? Do you think that I'm not over you? I've got news for you. If you wanna go back to the way things used to be, sorry, I can't help you. There's no way I'm gonna let you back up over me. Baby, I can't help you out. Oh, 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 oh. Guess I'm something to you now. Oh, 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 oh. Sorry, I can't help you out. You consulted your girlfriend. They said you should have never let me go, and I won't be a replacement for other guys who leave you lonely. I moved on from you. If you wanna go back to the way things used to be, sorry, I can't help you. There's no way I'm gonna let you back up over me. Baby, I can't help you out. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Better turn the car around. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, I can't help you out. You didn't care about me then, so why would I let you shut me out and in like an open door in the wind all over again? If you wanna go back to the way things used to be, sorry, I can't help you. There's no way I'm gonna let you back up over me. Baby, I can't help you out. Oh, 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 oh. You need something something from me now. Oh, 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 oh. But sorry, I can't help you out. Oh, 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 oh. You need something from me now. Oh, 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 oh. But sorry, I can't help you.
All right.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you, Greg Lato. Thanks so much. Mr. Greg Lato, ladies and gentlemen. Am I saying your name right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Sometimes I never know. So thanks.
We'll get it right.
All right, right on. Thanks. Thanks. I'm just following Bruce's lead back there. We got Mr. Bruce Gannon on the other side of the camera who coordinated this little show. And he put this whole season together. This is season 2 of music, and we're so glad that you could be a part of our show. So you come all the way from Providence to entertain us this evening, or Narragansett to be specific.
Yes.
And we're so happy to have you. How do you know Bruce?
Through Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Isn't Facebook amazing?
Yeah, we connected on there, so.
Very good, very good. So tonight you're going to play for us, or sing for us, perform for us rather, all original songs that that you've written.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And the tracks, did you were you instrumental in playing like a lot of the instruments, or how do you go about all that? I mean, what kind of?
Well, I write the songs, or I collaborate either way, and I have a lot of studio musicians play on them.
Oh, nice.
So usually it's a combination of the two. But mostly I have studio musicians do the basic tracks.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
Nice, nice. So how's the music scene treating you down in Providence? Do you play out a lot? Do you get an opportunity to play out?
I do every now and then, not a lot. A lot of work that I do is in the studio. I write a lot for film, TV, other artists. So I'm mainly like a songwriter first, I would say.
Yeah.
And then I do the performing part as a means
This
to
is a
get
bonus.
my songs.
Yeah.
Bonus. And just to get my songs out there, you know, as a songwriter.
Oh,
So
that's great. That's
yeah.
great. You got a great style. How would you describe your style?
I would say it's like I have a lot of classic influences, like 80s pop, maybe like Hall & Oates, that kind of stuff, and then all the way to Rob Thomas.
Nice.
There's a little bit of Maroon 5 in there, like you've heard on the first song. It's just kind of a bridge between 70s and 80s pop all the way up to now. So
Cool, cool. So you derive a lot of influence from several
Yes.
different places.
Yeah, I draw. I like a lot of different kinds of music. So, but mainly under the pop umbrella.
Yep.
And I just draw from all that. Whenever I get inspiration, it could be random from anything. I could write a song that's very Hall & Oates influenced, or something that's Maroon 5 influenced, or it's just kind of.
Cool. So you have a CD out?
Yes, I have a couple out.
Awesome. And those are available for sale, I'm sure.
iTunes, Amazon, all the.
Under your name, of course, Greg Lato, and that's
Yes.
Lato, in case you're trying to figure out how to spell his last name. So you've got a Facebook page too, I would
I
imagine.
have a Facebook page, Reverb Nation, and I have 4 music videos that you can check out, and I do crazy things in my videos.
Nice.
They're kind of like full-fledged productions. I kind of put like a funny spin on things. I play characters. You know, it's not just like me singing on a stage. It's like
Sure, you got to keep it interesting.
Exactly. Right? You got to try and make
truly
it like a
entertain
viral
them.
kind of thing. You
Yeah,
know? It's like-
absolutely.
so I try and do that, entertain through the videos,
Right.
which I have a lot of fun with. So.
That's cool. How do you go about making a video? I mean, do you have a place where you can do that, another studio, or you just kind of...
Well, like one video I shot in New York, and we used like a movie soundstage, and there's
Nice.
Broadway dancers. We have it gets crazy. Like I play an office worker, and that goes through daily routine, and all kinds of crazy stuff happens to him.
Nice.
And
Tell
my
us
latest
some.
one I did in a gym, where I play an 80s aerobic instructor. So
Like warmers and headbands?
I have the socks up to my knees, right? I have the short shorts
Nice.
that I had to wear like little spandex shorts underneath because I didn't want to have a wardrobe malfunction.
No, certainly not.
So I had to do like a lot of dancing and
Yeah.
stuff. I worked. My sister's a choreographer who
Oh,
choreographed
cool.
the dance.
Yeah, nice.
And I had to go through rehearsals and learn. And there were like 30 dancers in that video. We just did it last week.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's for the new single that you just heard.
Oh, cool. Good for you.
So
That sounds like so much fun.
it was awesome. I love doing the videos, you know.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
it's so much fun.
a
I
great
get
way
great
to-
reactions.
Nice.
so-
That's what it's all about. Is
Yeah.
getting yourself out there and seeing what happens, you know?
Yep.
That's great. So, hey, why don't you entertain us some more and
Right.
be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Thank you. All right, so this next song is actually, I have 2 CDs that are out on iTunes. The first one that I came out with, I was doing a lot of songwriting for a while, writing for other people. I had songs on MTV reality shows and stuff like that. And then, you know, while I was doing stuff for other people, you know, I had done the artist thing a while before that, but I kind of stopped doing it just to be a songwriter. And people were telling me, you know, maybe you should try and be an artist, you know, and do your own songs, you know, because you've been doing a lot for other people. So I had these collection of songs that were kind of personal, and I didn't know what to do with them really. So I just said, well, I might as well take these songs and try and make my own record and see what happens. So this was the first single that I put out from a CD I have out called Monday Morning Breakdown. And this song I did a music video for. It was my first music video also. And the song is called Beautiful Woman.
You say you stop believing, oh, that there's always a reason to let go. But if you see what I have, then you'd know there's something there worth fighting for. It happens when you're not looking for it, like when you're in the aisle of a supermarket. She could be the winning lottery ticket, or maybe she lives next door. And if you had the love of a beautiful woman, maybe you change your tune. You gotta have the love of a beautiful woman, yeah, yeah, just like I do. The minute that it hits ya, oh, she'll give a high fever that you just can't explain, and then it takes over, oh, like a chemical reaction on both sides of the brain. The feeling's unexplainable when you know that you got it all. And if you had the love of a beautiful woman, maybe you change your tune. You gotta have the love of a beautiful woman, yeah, yeah, just like I do. And if you had the love of a beautiful woman, baby, you change your tune. You gotta have the love of a beautiful woman, yeah, yeah, just like I do. You need a beautiful woman, and gotta have a you need a love of a beautiful She'll even watch the game with you, shout out stats and give critique. You'll worship the ground beneath her feet, treat her like a queen. If you had a woman like that, it's all you'll ever need. Thank you. All right, so this next song I'm going to do is the title track off of my first CD. It's called Monday Morning Breakdown, and I did a music video for this song. I mentioned the music videos because when I recorded the CD, I put it out there, and you know how it is. It's you put a CD out, and it gets lost in a sea of a ton of people releasing CDs, and it's, you know, you don't have a record deal, so you're just trying to be an independent artist and get out there, and it's, you know, it's not easy. But I figured if I tried to put a cool spin on videos, maybe I could get a good reaction, like I could kind of stick out and get noticed from the pack. So I came up with this concept for this video. This director, Ryan Gibo in New York, and I came up with a concept about being an office worker. And it's kind of like a nerdy office worker. You know, I had the glasses on and under the hat, my head shaved, so it was like I looked really nerdy. And I wore like a regular office wear, I guess you could say. And so we filmed in this office where people were giving me work. Everything goes wrong kind of with the guy. You know, he has problems with the copy machine. Nothing's going right. It's like the normal everyday routine I guess you would go through in an office. Normal frustrations. And then it goes into a big dream sequence at the end where everybody comes off from the desks and goes into a big dance. And but I'm not really a dancer, so I had to work with a choreographer, go back and forth to New York for a few weeks. And here's this choreographer that's like well-trained, all these dancers are Broadway dancers, you know, and they're like, okay, Greg, you know, stand in the front, you know, and kind of lead this dance. And I had no clue, you know, learning steps and everything. I hardly even dance at weddings. And I'm trying to like have rhythm, which I don't have. So, but I figured, like, you know, it's not supposed to be like a Justin Timberlake type of thing. It's more like the regular guy, you know, how would he dance, you know, going into like a dream. So I didn't really have to be good, but that was the kind of thing of it, you know. So I went into the dance, and I guess with the miracle of editing and everything, it kind of actually looks pretty good that I knew what I was doing. But it was like right up until that day of the filming, I was learning the dance, like going through my steps, like really stressing out, you know, because the acting part I had down because I did theater and stuff in school, but the dance part I really struggled with. But when I saw the video later, I was kind of proud of myself that I did it. You know, it was like challenging for me. I like to challenge myself. So it worked out pretty cool. You could check that out. It's been out for like a couple years, like a year and a half now, the video. But this particular video has probably like 80,000 views on YouTube, which is like crazy. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, the song's about working a regular job, you know, and kind of dreaming about being somewhere else. I could totally relate to. So it was kind of a personal song for me, but I kind of put a little bit of a humorous spin on it, you know, not get too doom and gloom, because the song is very upbeat and happy, but the lyrical content isn't as happy. And I was channeling a lot of 70s stuff at the time, like listening to a lot of ELO, stuff like that, where I was really channeling that style. It's got a Beach Boys quality to it, and I was just really listening to a lot of that stuff at the time. So, of course, I would channel that into my music. But hope you like it. And this one's called Monday Morning Breakdown. like lover boy, I'm working for the weekend. It goes by too fast. Sunday afternoon was made for sleeping. Wish I could take it back. I wake up to the sound, it rings too loud. I'm ready for a Monday morning breakdown. I'm ready for a Monday morning breakdown. 7:30 seems the sky is falling right on my desk. Sometimes I feel like I'm a dead man walking in a living hell, yeah. There goes my phone again, it rings too loud. I'm going through a Monday morning breakdown. I'm going through a Monday morning breakdown. Yeah, it's alright. It's only 4 more days till Friday. Till then I'll watch the minutes tick away. I'm going through a Monday morning breakdown. I'm going through a Monday morning breakdown. Ooh, I'm going through a Monday morning breakdown. I'm going through a Monday morning breakdown. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Help me make it back. Yeah. Help me make it back. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. You know, these are quick pop songs. You know, I'm in and out. You know, it's like quick. But all right. So next song we're gonna do. I'm used to having a band. I said we're gonna do. This song actually is from my second release. I released an EP last year called "Do the Best with What I Got," and that I recorded in LA. There's a friend of mine out there named Jim McGorman. He's the musical director for Avril Lavigne, and he was Cher's musical director when she was in Vegas, and Weezer's. He was Weezer's musical director as well. He's been a friend of mine for a while, and he had heard my first CD and contacted me and said, you know, why don't we do some songs together? You know, you can come down to my house, and he had a studio built in his garage, basically, a very nice garage. But so I went down there, and we started writing. You know, me and him have always had the same influences too. A lot of '80s pop, like I mentioned, Hall & Oates and the Cars and Todd Rundgren, like all that kind of stuff. So we love the same stuff. So I thought maybe if we got together, we could create something really cool, you know. And he had been a member of a band called New Radicals, which they had a huge hit in the late '90s called "You Get What You Give." And I was a huge, it's like one of my favorite songs of all time. So I said, why don't we maybe try and write a song kind of like that? You know, it's like I've always wanted to have a song like that. It would be pretty cool. And the guy from the New Radicals, Greg Alexander, is like one of my favorite songwriters. So, you know, we were kind of just kicking around ideas, and we were gonna write a ballad at first. So we started with that idea, and it wasn't really going where we wanted it to go. So I'm like, oh, how about the New Radicals idea, you know? And then I started singing an idea, and he went over to the piano and just started playing to it in that style. And it was just one of those moments where, like those aha moments during recording that I love, is when it's just spontaneous, and then all of a sudden you come up with like something that you feel is like exactly what you wanted. And you know, it's like that doesn't always happen, but it just happened by chance, and we were excited, so we just kept finishing the song, and just like everything, like we were bouncing off of each other idea wise. We were just like, yeah, put that, write this, you know, this line, that line's awesome, and all this stuff. So we came up with this song, and actually he recently, I put it on my CD, and then he changed the lyrics for himself and put it out as a single from him too. So his version is called Unbelievable, and it actually, we just placed it in an international commercial. A water company picked up the song and put it into their commercial. It's an international campaign, which is awesome. It's My Cause Water is the company. They deal a lot with a lot of charities. So if you check out mycausewater.org, I believe, the song's on their campaign. It's the theme song for their campaign, actually. So I'm really excited about that. And that's his version of the song, which is basically the same music, same melody, but different lyric content. And because my lyrical content wouldn't work for a water company. This particular song is about just like somebody wanting to be with you for the wrong reasons, because they want to be in this world of reality shows and music singing competitions. Everybody wants to be famous. You know, everybody thinks they can be famous, or, you know, just want to be famous just to be famous, and, you know, not have any substance behind it. And it's kind of just like, I put it in terms of a relationship, how like somebody would only want to be with them because of their status, you know, to be a celebrity kind of thing. So I just put a spin on that, like a materialistic girl that only wants to be with me, I guess, because of status or whatever, you know, just to, you know, use the name or anything like that. But so my version of the song is called Celebrity.
You don't want to work to be with me. You just want to be a celebrity. You don't live in reality. You just want to be a celebrity. Oh, 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 oh. Got Chanel on your arm, maxing out credit cards. You got a long list of short demands. You got my heart inside your hands. And we don't wanna be alone. No, we don't wanna be alone. 'Cause you don't wanna work to be with me. You just wanna be a celebrity. You don't live in reality. You just wanna be a celebrity. It's always something with you. First you lived wanna work to be with me. You just wanna be a celebrity. You don't live in reality. You just wanna be a celebrity. Quit watching TMZ, too much reality. There's nothing here to see, it's just celebrity. Quit watching TMZ, too much reality. There's nothing here to see, it's just celebrity.
All right, thank you. Quick pop songs, right? All right, so next song, okay, is the title track off of my EP that I recorded in LA. And this one, I had this idea for a while, probably like for a couple years before that, and it was just a melody idea that I recorded into my phone, which most of them, a lot of ideas start that way. I just will have, you know, I'll just come up with melodies in the car or in the shower, you know. But that's mostly where my ideas come from. And I just kind of was just blabbing lyrics, like it didn't really mean anything. But I had the melody, you know, and I was like, oh, this kind of sounds like maybe like a Supertramp kind of thing, which is another one of my favorite bands from the 70s. So I don't know, like, does everyone know Supertramp, like the Logical song, Breakfast in America? So I had like an idea like that where it was like, you know, if we just did it like a Rhodes keyboard with the melody, and then, you know, I wasn't really thinking about anything else, just that and the melody itself. I could picture Supertramp singing it, you know, so I was like, oh, you know, I always kind of wanted a song like that. So, and then I started putting the lyrics together where it's like, you know, stuff happens to you, but it's like you just keep going on, you know. I mean, I try to make it like a universal theme, like all kinds of things that could go wrong and happen. You know, you're late for work, you know, all that kind of stuff. You get a stain in your T-shirt. You, I don't know, like, you know, you don't get that loan that you applied for, all that kind of stuff. You know, like normal stuff that happens to everybody. And it's just like, oh well, you know. I mean, you just do the best with what you got. Like, you know, it's what else are you gonna do? You know. Stuff happens and you just move on, you know. So that's kind of what this song is about, and I put it into that kind of 70s era thing to it. But it has a little bit of a modern twist too. But this song's called Do the Best with What I Got.
I work so hard just to pay my bills, but it leaves no time for the weekend thrills. I do the best with what I got. It's 8 a.m. but the clock says 6. Now I'm late for work and my car's snowed in, but I do the best with what I got. Oh, I do the best with what I got. You meet someone and you fall in love, only to find out they're not what you had bargained for. Your eyes are brown but you wish them blue. Your first home loan got disapproved, it's not your fault. No, the laundry stained up my new t-shirt. I hope for the best but I get the worst, and I do the best with what I got. Oh, I do the best with what I got. Woo! I do the best with what I got in this life. Gotta give it your best shot. Na 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 na. I do the best with what I
Thank you. Thank you.
That's all we can ask for, most of us, you know.
That's right, you know. What else can you do?
So I'm having fun. You're having fun?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
good.
having a great time.
Good, good. We're so happy to have you. And again, if you're just tuning into our show now, this is a little show we call Feel the Music Live. And we have Mr. Greg Lato here from Providence, Rhode Island to entertain us this evening. So again, we want to thank you for coming. Give it up for yourselves, live studio audience. Listen to them out there. They're crazy. They're crazy.
They're wild.
Yes, they just can't control them sometimes. So, yeah, you know. We do encourage a live studio audience. There's plenty of room here. The bar's open downstairs. They serve a fabulous meal here every Wednesday at 6 o'clock for $6. But you do have to come early for that. But why not hang out for a free live show right here every Wednesday? But next Wednesday, we're not going to be here inside the VFW, but perhaps we'll be outside at the pavilion. We have a guy named Lance Norris and the Dog Track Gravy coming to entertain us. They were here with us last year. And if the weather's nice, we'll be outside at the pavilion. But if it's not, we'll be coming to you live from WCTV right in Wareham. And again, if our little live studio audience wants to come over there, you can do that too. So sure they will. There's plenty of room over there. That's a tiny little studio, but we got plenty of room, plenty of room. It's all right, it's all right. And again, this is a free live show. It's all about the music here. We just want to promote music. And I think we're covering all the genres. In the last couple of years, we've had just about every kind of music you could possibly imagine on this show. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. So it's been a great tool for us to promote local bands, local artists. And I think it's also a great tool for the artists, too, to promote themselves. You know, you've got a website, I take it?
Yes, well, I have Facebook is the
Facebook,
main
Greg
one.
Lato on Facebook.
YouTube, I have a
Reverb
YouTube page.
Nation, yep.
Yes.
So we can watch all of your fabulous, funny videos on YouTube.
Just type my name into the YouTube search, and there'll be a ton of videos, live performances.
Cool.
Just all kind of TV appearances.
Nice, nice.
All kinds of cool stuff.
Nice, and that's Greg Lato. It's Lato, so be sure to look that up on YouTube. And you have 2 CDs available for sale on iTunes.
New single next week.
Excellent.
So
Things are looking good for you.
yeah.
You're writing songs for film and commercials, and
Right.
well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
God, that's really cool. And jet setting, going to LA and stuff. That's cool. Yeah, nice.
It's awesome to be able to do that. you know,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah. Not too many people can say that. You know what I mean?
I'm having fun.
And you're young and just going at it. You know, having a
It's
great
fun,
time.
you know?
That sounds good. It's good. Well, we're having a lot of fun. And we want to thank our sponsors, of course, for having us here tonight. The Onset VFW, we couldn't do this without them. They let us camp out here every Wednesday for absolutely nothing, and we do thank them greatly for that. And, of course, we want to thank the hardworking crew on the other side of the camera, Steve and Bruce and Jeremy. They're making this whole thing happening and bringing it out to your living rooms, wherever you may be in Wareham and the world. And we do so appreciate that. So we couldn't do this, of course, without the efforts of Mr. Bruce Gannon, who puts this whole show together, and, of course, the crew at WCTV. And all this fine equipment that they let us use, which is pretty sweet. We've got 3 cameras running here, and it's quite an undertaking. And they come early to set up this little show. And afterwards, it's broken down in less than 45 minutes, I want to say, and out the door and back to the studio. So it's quite an undertaking. It's pretty cool. Let's see, I'm going to just make a brief announcement about an event that's going to be here on Friday. There's a little fish fry, and it's to support one of the Relay for Life teams that's going to be happening here in Wareham in June. So that's Friday night. All the proceeds, of course, that goes to cancer research. So if you want to come out and support that, they would greatly appreciate it. The fish fry, I believe it starts at 7 o'clock. It's $10 to get in. If you need more information about that, you can call the Onset VFW. But we're going to get back to the music. Mr. Greg Lato, why don't you perform for us some more?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so moving on. This next song came from those sessions I did in LA, and we were obviously on an 80s kick, 80s pop thing, and this one we kind of just went for it, you know. I said, why don't we just do something that just totally sounds 80s, you know, totally, right? Totally, right? I don't know, I didn't plan that, I just said it. But, so this one, we were channeling some of my guilty pleasures, I guess you could say, stuff that's on my iPod that I normally wouldn't tell anyone, because then maybe they, I don't know what they would think really. But, but you know what, so what, I'm gonna say it. All right, I'm going for it. So how many people have Olivia Newton-John's Physical on their iPod? All right. All right. Well, if you hear the opening, it's a great song, right? So it's a pop classic. So we're kind of just thinking about that when we were doing this, and I guess you can really hear the similarities on the opening intro to the song. But you know, and then I kind of put my spin on it, you know, and we just drew from different influences, not just that, but you know, we were definitely channeling that era of music when you know, we wrote this. So and the content lyrically is just how, you know, you're into somebody and they can kind of, it's like back and forth, you know, one minute you think, you know, you're in it and next minute you're not, so you just don't really know where you stand, and it's aptly titled Emotional Roller Coaster.
I can't stand this indecision. Is it fate or coincidence? What if I find out love isn't even worth the risk? I got an angel on my left shoulder telling me no. The devil on the right says go, 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 go. It's like a roller coaster of emotion. I get a rush, then you topple me over. Why do I get off and get in line? You do it to me every time. You call me at 3 in the morning, building up my confidence. The next day you're with your so-called friend, sending signals in mixed. I want you so bad but you leave me disoriented. Love's like a circle where I don't know beginning from end. It's like a roller coaster of emotion. I get a rush, then you topple me over. Why do I get up and get in line? You do it to me every time. I'm like a lonely diver in the ocean, treading water, searching for treasure. If love is an adventure, this is mine. You do it to me every time. You're hardly recognizable inside his arms. I can't deny you're beautiful. You're hardly recognizable inside his arms. It's like a roller coaster of emotion. Why do I get off and get in line? You do it to me every time. I'm like a lonely diver in the ocean, treading water, searching for treasure. If love is an adventure, this is mine. You do it to me every time. I can't stand this indecision. Is it fate or coincidence? What if I find out love isn't even worth the risk? Emotional, emotional, a roller coaster. 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 Yeah. All right. So let's keep on the 80s thing, all right? One more. We'll, one more on the 80s kick, all right? This next one is from the same sessions, and we just went all synthy on this. And this one, basically, this one's just like a very humorous type song. We had a lot of fun with it. And it's about basically like if, you know, you were with somebody for a long time and all of a sudden you just became a bachelor, and just all the stuff that you could do, like like all the craziness you could get into, you know, Charlie Sheen style. You know, it's like what would you do? You know, like you just go crazy, like you let the, you know, the dishes pile up in the sink. You know, you just like everything would be like a mess. You'd be like a, you know, it could be like a recluse, like in your house, and well, it's kind of, I put the spin on it, like you really miss the girl, like you find out, like, you know, maybe this isn't how I should be living, and I put like a nice spin on it, you know, it's not all bad. But so, who was a classic recluse? Howard Hughes. Okay, so this song is called Modern Howard Hughes. Dirty dishes fill up the sink, but I don't care. I'm only clean when I'm with you. I sit naked, watching Judge Judy. If you saw me, I know that you would not approve. But you're not here to witness. Ooh, sometimes I reminisce and I miss your face and I miss your smile. It's the only thing that drives me wild, and I've made mistakes cause I misbehave, but I change my ways if I saw your face. Whoa, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Quit my job, I got a tattoo and a stripper pole that doesn't seem to get much use. Lost all contact with friends and family. I'm a recluse, just like a modern Howard Hughes. Without the cash or women, ooh, I trade it all in cause I miss your face and I miss your smile. It's the only thing that drives me wild, and I've made mistakes cause I misbehave, but I change my ways if I saw your face. Whoa, I'm a mess without you, obsessing over things I do, just like a modern Howard Hughes. And I miss your face and I miss your smile. It's the only thing that drives me wild, and I've made mistakes cause I misbehave, but I change my ways if I saw your face. Whoa, just like a modern Howard Hughes. Oh yeah, 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 just like a modern Howard Hughes. Oh yeah, just like a modern Howard Hughes. All right, thank you. All right, so we got time. All right, this next song is one of the singles I released, another music video. And this was the last, the one before the new one that's not out yet, the last music video that's out. And this one,
To date, it was my proudest video. I worked with this director out of Boston, Vasily Shields, who is incredible. He's done a lot of cool stuff for groups like Jada and a couple other acts that are really popular Boston pop acts. But we got together and I just came up with this crazy idea where, you know, maybe I should play all the characters in the video and we're all sitting at the dinner table together, like with myself. You think you could do it? And he's like, yeah, no problem, you know. We get some green screens, you know, set them up. So I had to get into each character where there's 4 characters. There's one that's like a Jersey Shore situation type. One's a French painter. The other one is like an Adam Lambert, like a glam rocker, where I had like the wig and everything. And then a nerd character, which is closest to myself. But I always got to incorporate the nerdy guy for some reason. I don't know. Just
Who loves nerds?
right. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm making nerds popular. Well, not me, but anyway, we're all sitting at the table together, and then there's a girl in the video that's, you know, it's a dinner party, and then she takes one of the guys, like, in each part of the house and murders them. So, but it's like a funny murder, you know, it's not like, I don't know, if you those two go together. But it's like, in a humorous way, okay, she does it. And then the nerd's left by himself in the place and is kind of looking for a way out, you know? So I won't tell you if she catches up with them because you'll have to watch. So search it on YouTube. But this particular video has aired on music video channels internationally, on HDNet and the Cool TV, which are 24-hour music video channels that are on your cable internationally. And the video has over 113,000 views on YouTube. The song itself, I just placed in a feature film that came out in January nationwide in theaters. It was called 16 Love, and it starred Lindsay Shaw from Pretty Little Liars and an actor from Days of Our Lives, teen actor. And then it went to iTunes after it did its run in theaters, and it was like top 25 on the iTunes list of top movies. So I was like, whoa, like this is crazy. You know, I went to LA to the premiere and got to meet everybody. It was like surreal, you know. It's like I want more of it, you know. So I'm trying to like get more movie things so I can go to more premieres and stuff like that. But so this song has done me well, I guess you could say. And I'm really proud of it to begin with. So here it is. The song's called Just Another Goodbye.
Your unintentional advances were misread. I got emotional and let you get in my head. Electrical impulse when we first touched. You disappeared before the daylight woke me up. You were just another girl, just another someone new, who knew just another goodbye. I'm just another goodbye. Boys always think that you're a conversational tool. Just another goodbye. Guess you were scared that I found something more in you. Whoa, whoa, you were just another girl, just another someone new, who Victoria's Secret on my bathroom floor. Your fingerprints all over the glass of the sliding door. Reminders of the night before. Just another girl. Just another boy. To you, I'm just another goodbye. I'm just another goodbye. To you, I'm just another goodbye. I'm just another goodbye. All right. Thanks.
Credits rolling, you know, as that song was playing. I'm so proud of you. That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. It's pretty cool. I'm so proud of you, like I'm your older sister or something. But that's really quite an accomplishment to say that you're writing songs for film and commercials and stuff like that. I think that's really cool. Yeah, give it up for Mr. Greg Lato here on Field of Music. Yeah, such an appreciative audience. We love you guys. Thanks. So we want to thank you again for coming on the show. We want you guys out there to check him out. He's got videos up on YouTube. Greg Lato, GregLato. Look it up. Look him up on Facebook, Reverb Nation, iTunes. I don't know if you have any upcoming gigs you want to talk about, but if you go to your website or your Facebook rather, I'm sure you've got all that stuff listed up there too. Oh, nice. Good for you. Good for you. That's exciting. Yeah. A whole new world, so you can explore what everybody else's potential is too, with playing and songwriting and that kind of thing. So that's very exciting. Yes. Yay! Well, we're happy to have you on our Feel the Music family.
Thanks for having me.
And if you folks out there want to watch the show again, the show does rebroadcast on Saturday night at 10 o'clock. That's on Wareham TV on Channel 9 or Channel 30, and also online at warehamtv.org. And of course, you can watch it anytime. In a few days, of course. It'll be on our archives on feelthemusic.us. You can see our full schedule lineup there and watch past shows from this season and last season. And we've got probably how many more weeks left of music, do you think, Bruce? 5 weeks of music left. I can't even believe it. We started way back in November, and we still have some great music coming up for you. So please tune in again. We are Feel the Music Live. We want to give it up for Bruce and Steve and Jeremy on the other side of the camera back there. Thank you so much. And my name is Kat Jones. Thank you so much for tuning in to Feel the Music Live. Have a great night. Thanks.